Road Trip United 2021 was a 10,000 kilometers trip around India, aimed to unite motorcyclists, motorcycling groups and petrol heads in general. But it also united different kind of machines, from the world's fastest bike and the largest capacity motorcycle to Indian-made RR310 and N-Torque, which equally proved their mettle. But what could be the perfect four-wheeler to complete the cavalcade? Something that would not only be powerful and reliable, but also have a character that could match the emotions a motorcycle evokes. Our search ended with the new Mahindra Thar. Not only us, but the 20 plus storytellers that we invited to ride with us on this trip were smitten by it.
So this is the Mahindra Thar petrol automatic M Stallion 150.
मैं इसको एक टर्म मैंने दिया था बाइकर्स कार।
आज जो हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं महिंद्रा की थार के बारे में।
मैं पहली बार चला रहा हूँ तो मुझे कोई उतना मतलब डिफिकल्टी महसूस नहीं हो रहा है। हो गया बोलो भाई।
थोड़ा പറയാൻ പറ്റും അതുപോലെ So, कैसे लगे आप लोगों को मॉडिफिकेशन जरूर बताना मेरे को कमेंट्स में.
A road trip of this magnitude cannot be undertaken without detailed planning. Even more so when we have work on the go to bring you the content you crave. For this particular road trip, we had two Mahindra Thars as our perfect four-wheelers. We already termed them as the biker's car. And we believe that only the Thar had the personality to go head-to-head with such machines in a pack and be the critical pillars that we needed during the ride. Ever since the much celebrated launch of the new Mahindra Thar, the internet has been abuzz with the praises of the new car. Thar has always been a spectacular off-roader, so rugged that it's feared almost nothing. So what makes this iteration so special? Well, it's now a proper car that is capable on the road as it is off it. Mahindra Thar was an attention monster throughout the road trip. Now, we did mention that we had two Thars, right? The first one, our own, had something extra. It was prepped for the trip by Bimra 4x4 and that just bolstered the appeal manifolds. Two Thars were shod with CEAT CZAR all-terrain tyres, which provided us with excellent grip for all kinds of roads and gave them a more purposeful look. We were using fully synthetic Castrol MAGNATEC SUV engine oil for optimal engine performance and protection. This does not undermine the fact that even in stock trim, it looks pretty darn rad. The modifications were thought keeping in mind that we are all gadget freaks and we had two motorcycles which drank fuel like no one's business. So we wanted to have an auxiliary fuel system that would at least double the range of the superbikes. We took 100 octane for most part of the ride in all the cities that had them and used the auxiliary tanks to carry them around. And thanks to the power of the Thars, they were never far too behind. The Thars also enabled us to carry our luggage with few additions like custom roof rack and boxes, making it into a photography and cinematography vehicle. Small mods like the tray table helped us change lenses and send stuff from the road by using our laptop when taking a tea break. The Thar that belonged to the xBhp garage was the petrol variant, powered by a smooth 2000cc petrol engine dubbed M Stallion. It is a gem of an engine. 320 Newton meters of torque and 150 bhp of power is enough to tackle nearly everything that a road trip like this can throw at you. And it did a lot. The second was powered by the diesel engine dubbed M-Hawk 130. 300 Newton meters of torque and 130 bhp of power. Again ample for munching miles all day at considerable speeds or dealing with some bad roads with aplomb. Add to all that the amount of load that the car was carrying. Luggage, equipment, people and whatnot. It is not easy being an enjoyable car on top of that. Again, very easy for the Thars. The primary reason is comfort. The suspension is supple and the cabin very homely. And so much so that working on the go was as easy as it can be. But make no mistake, this is a sports utility vehicle. The trip started from Delhi and proceeded towards Kolkata and then down south towards Kanyakumari and back up via west, crisscrossing through the Nilgiris, Mumbai and Rajasthan. This 10,000 kilometers ride has taught us many things, shown us many things and proved many things. But one of the most important ones is the fact that new Mahindra Thar is perhaps the most complete car out there for an outdoor enthusiast. Especially for motorcyclists who look for some thrill every once in a while when a regular car seems inadequate. Ride safe, Thar safer.